Hello, everyone. Welcome to our brand new podcast series designed especially for English learners. My name is Rose.
And I'm James. Welcome to our podcast series. We're excited to help you improve your English through engaging and fun conversations on a variety of topics.
Podcasts are a fantastic tool for learning English. You can listen to them anytime, anywhere, whether you're on the bus, at home, or even while exercising. They help you improve your listening skills, expand your vocabulary, and get a feel for natural, conversational English.
That's right. Each episode will feature different topics, and we'll be talking in a natural, conversational style, just like two friends having a chat. You'll hear real-life expressions, idioms, and common phrases that you can use in your own conversations.
So, let's dive into our first episode. Today, we'll be talking about daily routines.
Everyone has their own unique routine, and discussing them is a great way to practice English.
Yes, daily routines are the things we do every day. James, what is your daily routine?
Well, I wake up at 7 a.m. every day.
Do you use an alarm clock?
Yes, I do. I use an alarm clock to wake up. After I wake up, I brush my teeth and wash my face. What about you?
I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I like to wake up early. First, I stretch a little, then I drink a glass of water.
That's a good habit. Stretching is good for the body. What do you have for breakfast?
I usually have toast with butter and some fruit. I also drink tea. Do you have breakfast at home or do you eat out?
I have breakfast at home. I usually have cereal and a cup of coffee. I like to eat something quick and easy in the morning.
Do you exercise in the morning?
Sometimes I do. I like to go for a jog if I have time, but most days I just do some quick exercises at home.
That's great. Exercise is very important. After breakfast, what do you do?
After breakfast, I get ready for work. I leave my house at 8 a.m.
How do you go to work?
I take the bus. It takes about 20 minutes to get to my office. I like to listen to music on the bus. What about you?
I work from home. After breakfast, I start my work at 9 a.m. I use my computer for work. I like working from home because I don't have to travel.
That sounds nice. Working from home is very convenient. What do you do for lunch?
I have lunch at 12:30 p.m. I usually have a salad or a sandwich. Sometimes I have soup. I like to eat light food for lunch.
I have lunch at 1 p.m. I like to eat pasta or rice with vegetables. I sometimes go out for lunch with my colleagues.
Do you take a break after lunch?
Yes, I take a short break. I walk around for a few minutes. It helps me feel fresh and ready to work again. What about you?
I also take a break. I sometimes read a book or listen to music. It's good to take a break and relax.
After work, I go to the gym. I exercise for an hour. I like to lift weights and run on the treadmill.
That's great. Exercise is very important. I usually finish work at 5 p.m. After that, I relax for a bit and then prepare dinner.
What do you usually have for dinner?
I like to cook different things. Sometimes I make soup, other times I make stir-fry. I enjoy cooking. It's a fun activity for me. What about you?
I usually have dinner at 7 p.m. I like to eat fish or chicken with some vegetables. I try to eat healthy food.
After dinner, I clean the kitchen and then I watch some TV. I like to watch cooking shows and documentaries.
I also watch TV after dinner. I like to watch sports and news. It helps me relax after a long day.
Do you read before going to bed?
Yes, I read for about 30 minutes. I like to read novels. Then, I brush my teeth and go to bed at 10 p.m.
I go to bed at 10:30 p.m. I like to meditate for a few minutes before sleeping. It helps me calm my mind.
Meditating is a good way to relax. I should try it too.
Yes, it helps me sleep better. Well, that's our daily routine.
We hope you enjoyed learning about our daily routines.
Now, let's move on to our vocabulary session. We will talk about new words, phrases, and idioms related to daily routines.
Yes, this will help you learn more words and how to use them in sentences. Let's start with some common words.
Our first word is routine. A routine is a set of actions that you do regularly. For example, brushing my teeth is part of my morning routine.
Next, we have the word habit. A habit is something you do often and regularly, sometimes without knowing you are doing it. For example, reading before bed is a good habit.
Now, let's talk about some phrases. Our first phrase is wake up. It means to stop sleeping and open your eyes. For example, I wake up at 6:30 a.m. every day.
Another phrase is get ready. It means to prepare yourself for something. For example, I get ready for work at 8 a.m.
Let's move on to idioms. An idiom is a phrase or expression that has a different meaning from the individual words. Our first idiom is early bird. It means a person who wakes up early in the morning. For example, Rose is an early bird. She wakes up at 6:30 a.m.
Another idiom is night owl. It means a person who stays up late at night. For example, James is a night owl. He goes to bed at 10:30 p.m.
Let's go over a few more words. The word exercise means physical activity that you do to make your body strong and healthy. For example, I exercise for 30 minutes every morning.
Another word is relax. It means to rest and be calm. For example, I relax by watching TV after dinner.
Here's a useful phrase, go to bed. It means to get into bed to sleep. For example, I go to bed at 10 p.m.
And another phrase is get up. It means to rise from bed after sleeping. For example, I get up at 7 a.m. every day.
Now, let's look at some more idioms. Burning the midnight oil means staying up late to work or study. For example, James was burning the midnight oil to finish his project.
Another idiom is hit the hay. It means to go to bed. For example, I'm tired. I think I'll hit the hay.
Let's review a few more words. The word breakfast is the first meal of the day. For example, I have toast and tea for breakfast.
Another word is lunch. It is the meal you eat in the middle of the day. For example, I have pasta for lunch.
And the word dinner is the main meal of the day, usually eaten in the evening. For example, I cook soup for dinner.
Now, let's practice using some of these words, phrases, and idioms in sentences. Rose, can you give an example using early bird?
Sure. My friend is an early bird. She always wakes up at 5 a.m.
Great. I'll give an example using night owl. I'm a night owl. I like to stay up late and read.
Let's try using burning the midnight oil. I was burning the midnight oil last night to finish my homework.
Good one. And for hit the hay, I can say, after a long day, I'm ready to hit the hay.
We hope these words, phrases, and idioms are helpful for you. Try to use them when talking about your daily routine.
Yes, practice makes perfect. The more you use these words, the better you will remember them.
That's the end of our vocabulary session. Thank you for joining us today.
We hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to practice your English every day. Subscribe to our channel for more fun podcasts.
And tune into our next episode for more fun and learning.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.